and welcome back to my channel. So this is just a little intro for this video because obviously this isn't a booktube video, but I'm sitting here, so here we are. This is my makeup collection. Last time I showed you guys my makeup collection, I had just gotten my little set of drawers that are on wheels, which I still use, as you will see, but my makeup collection has gone down significantly since moving and just trying to be more sensible with how much money I put into my makeup collection. I'm not an influencer. I'm not someone who gets PR packages or, you know, tons of free makeup. I don't really get any free makeup unless a company reaches out to me for a review or something, and that's once a year maybe. But I'm not getting PR boxes. I'm not getting any crazy amount of skincare or anything like that. So just so you guys know, this is not going to be me showing off. This is just me kind of showing you guys how much I've used up, because my goal for last year, this year, and 2020 was basically to use as many products up as I can and only replace the ones that either break and I really enjoy that product and want a new version of, or, you know, is considered an essential in my makeup routine, like concealer, foundation, those kind of staple items that I use constantly. And, you know, not just buy a bunch of new makeup because it's new and it's out there. I am just trying to be more economically responsible. So this is what I have. Some of the stuff you guys have seen before, and I do want to preface, there is some Jeffree Star stuff in here. As you guys know, I don't mention Jeffree Star on my channel any longer for obvious reasons, but I do still have the makeup products in my collection because I did not just want to trash all of that money that I had spent. And I do like the products. They are good products, but I've not purchased any Jeffree Star products since before he and Nathan broke up. So it's been quite a while. It's probably been almost over 3 years. I think maybe 2018 was the last time I purchased any. So just so you guys know, nothing is new. It's all old product. But with that being said, let's jump into my makeup collection. All right, so this is my makeup storage. It's the same as the last time I did my makeup collection. Just the contents have changed. And obviously the placement, because we have moved since I got my makeup cart, but this is honestly the easiest storage I have for the amount of makeup I have. It's really easy to wheel around if I need to transport it anywhere, which I usually don't. But yeah, so let's start on the top. Up here, I don't keep any makeup products. I just keep my brushes that are always in my little travel case. Well, I lied. I do keep makeup products up here. And then this is my liners. So I just keep them in this little cup from our wedding, and there's a hair tie in there as well. But these are all my liners. I don't have as many as I used to, but there's eye, lip, liquid and gel, and pencils all in there. So they're all kind of mixed up. And then I have my setting spray. I only have one setting spray at a time, and it's the Conceal and Define Infinite right now. And then I keep my BH brush set separate up here with my hand mirror from my great grandma, even though it's broken. I keep it for like sentimental value. And then a couple sponges that I need to clean. And then this here is just a big temporary tattoo that I'm going to use eventually, but I just keep it up here because it's safe and dry up here. So first drawer is for base stuff. I have Fit Me powder, all my foundations, tinted moisturizers. These are my foundations. This is like my winter color, my like midsummer color, and my like beginning of summer colors. Primer, some chapsticks, a Vaseline, setting powder. This is the Kat Von D. And then all my brow stuff is up here. So I have the, well, it's not Kat Von D anymore, but it's the KVD Aubergine brow pomade. I use that. sometimes. And then I have my brow mascara, my shadow switcher, some hair chalk, some brow stencils, bag balm, and then this is a chapstick. I keep tape in here for if I want to tape off my lids for any specific look. Lash tweezers, some different sponges I use for baking, my redness, Dr. Jart, Cica Pear stuff, my brow stamper, it's this one, it's got like the powder in it, and then my concealer. I only have the Pretty Fresh concealer right now. Next drawer is all single pan eyeshadows. Now this used to be full of ColourPop ones, but now it is much less. I've used up a lot. So I still have all my Tokidoki shadows. Those all go along here. And then these are my only ColourPop Super Shocks I have left. And this kind of creamy red one back here. Sugar Pill, I only have 3 of those. These are Makeup Geek or MAC pans. They're not in my Z palette anymore, and I'll show you why soon. And then these are from the Advent calendar from Christmas for NYX, and then these 4 shadows that I have. The next drawer is all glitter. This hasn't changed much. This is all glitter and powder pigment. Not a lot to look at, but you know, I have an affinity for glitter. Then my last drawer, super empty. A lot of these bare spots in here are either I used up the pair or they're sitting in my bathroom. So I actually have one more pair of these, both pairs that go in here, and then this pair. And then I have my mascaras in here as well. I have Lash Glue, Lash Paradise, Mile High Club mascara, and the Wet n Wild purple mascara. Now we have the highlighters, blushes, and contour stuff. So all of these are my ColourPop Super Shock blushes. Some of them are highlighters, but I use them as blush because they're too dark for me. And then these are my Super Shock highlights. And then I have this Makeup Revolution liquid stuff that I use sometimes. Jeffree Star that I don't use anymore. Makeup Revolution, Physicians Formula. This is my e.l.f. quad and bronzer, and my liquid contour, and there's a blush under there. More Physicians Formula, Makeup Geek blush, NYX stick, Wet n Wild, and then all my NYX ones are in the middle. Now for lips, this is my like liquid lip drawer that I reach for most often. Even though I don't use Jeffree Star openly on my channel anymore, I didn't want to throw out the product because they did cost a lot of money. But they're in their own separate drawer, and I recently decluttered a lot of them. All my caked liquid lips. These are NYX, CoverGirl. This is kind of some drugstore stuff. Colored Rain, Lime Crime, Revlon, and Ardell are back there. And then we have all my NYX ColourPop Curse Cosmetics back here. These are all mostly NYX minis, and they're all just in here because they fit pretty good. And there's, you know, matte lipsticks, butter glosses, slip teas, lip lingerie, matte liquid lips, all of those. And then this is my sticks and glosses. So this is drugstore back here, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Elizabeth Arden, not sure what that one is. Some stuff from not BoxyCharm, Birchbox, all my MAC, Fenty, KVD, Lorac, obviously Lime Crime, they're pretty iconic, Marc Jacobs, Bath & Body, Squeezy Tubes, Bare Minerals, some ColourPop, and some BH. And then the last 2 drawers, Halloween stuff, so molding clay, prosthetics, stencils, hairspray, fake blood. This is a big tin of glitter. All that good stuff is in there. And then this drawer is simply wig caps. All different shades, tones, fits, they're all in there. Then we have my over-the-door organizer. So it just looks like this. We'll start at the bottom. These are my like drugstore price point palettes. So we have an e.l.f., NYX. These are all Makeup Revolution here. And then of course all the ColourPop 9 pans that I have. I have a lot of these. These are my favorite. So this is the like pastel vault that they had. The Mandalorian Baby Yoda palette. 2 BH Cosmetics palettes. I have Wild and Alluring and Galaxy Chic. And then this is the like primary Roy G. Biv type palettes that all came together. This one is the Mar palette. This one was separate. But I got that. And then those two. So they're all in rainbow order. Then here is more high-end stuff. So Lorac Mega Pro 3, Vice 3 palette, I think. 2 Too Faced ones. These are the Disney palettes that they had for a time in the parks. Anastasia highlighting palette. And then the chocolate bar, the semi-sweet chocolate bar, and the sweet peach palettes. Oh, this is a chocolate gold. Blood sugar, and my Z palette, which is now all my depotted Jeffree Star palette items because I didn't want the packaging on my channel anymore. So I broke up the Alien and the Thirsty palettes. And then up here, I got 2 cream paint palettes from Wet n Wild. And then these 2 are both water activated from Wolf FX and Snazaroo. So that's it for my collection. It is a lot of makeup still for the average person, but you know, I like my collection where it's at. I think it's in a good place. I'm really more focused on potentially getting some new brushes just because some of my brushes are starting to get old and kind of worn out and shedding a lot of bristles. So it's time to replace those. And yeah, I mean, I do want to start collecting makeup again, but I think my focus has shifted a lot. Obviously, I'm buying more books and makeup because the books last me a lot longer than the makeup does. And should I not like a book, I can still resell it and make some money off of it, where makeup, you can't do that as easily. But, you know, as time goes on, maybe I'll expand my collection again and it'll be big and beautiful and wonderful. Or maybe I won't. You know, it doesn't matter to me because I just make my tutorials and my Halloween videos and stuff off of what I have. So, you know, and what you're seeing is obviously all post Halloween from last year. So a lot of stuff got used up then. But yeah, so I don't know what I'll be doing with more makeup. If I'll get any, I will show it to you guys. But for now, that is it. So I hope you enjoyed my little makeup collection video, and I will see you guys in the next video.